Hi everyone and welcome back to the Garrying Tower project. This is our latest update, which is probably the most exciting one to date. It is a very special day for us, and we are delighted to confirm that today we have submitted our planning permission to the local authorities of North Lanarkshire Council. Woo! It has literally been over a year in the making. Purchased the Garrying Tower back in February last year, and we have been working round the clock, to say the least, to get us to this point. Laura in particular has been working around the clock. Do you know what, guys? It's quite emotional for us to actually get to this stage, because I can't express to you like the amount of support we've had from the local community in general, which is also an effective put a bit of pressure on us to make sure that we succeed with this project. And all of that being so positive, because there's been times where it's been quite difficult trying to manoeuvre things and get the right people in place, and you've been pushed along with the people who are just so invested in this project as much as we are, and that's really helped. You know, the last few months have been quite turbulent, just trying to make sure that we've got the right surveys done, and you know, we've got the right people involved and we've got the right team, and I can safely say I think we've 100% got that nailed at this point, and we're absolutely delighted. So we just want to thank everybody for their continued support. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing, and long may it continue. Please guys, keep following the journey, keep subscribing, keep watching us, keep helping us, keep coming with your comments. We love hearing from you, negative or positive, we love hearing from you. You know, every comment counts. I mean, we've been working alongside a lot of, you know, local businesses. Laura, what does this day mean for you?
It's quite emotional. It is emotional because I think with every step that we make, we sometimes don't believe that it's actually kind of happening, because a lot of the surveys and finding people takes a wee bit of time that we're not used to, because we think everything happens in 5 minutes.
5 minutes, the 5 minute rule.
So I feel as if that we've been planning, hoping, planning, so it feels good, because it feels as if that we're actually getting somewhere. We are definitely getting somewhere now, and we're just one step closer our dream.
That is
the dream.
And that's the thing, it's like, that's what people don't realise, like, you know, the amount of work that goes into pre-planning, but now that we're at planning, this is really where the work starts. Even though we've been watering, the work's really about to start, because we now need to work it out. We're North Lanarkshire Council, we need to make sure we're keeping them happy, and they're effectively keeping us happy with our dream and what we want to do with it, and it's about keeping the community happy. I mean, at the end of the day, we've involved everybody so much for the start, and we want to continue to do so. So there's a lot of people in this project to please, and you can't please everybody, but we're certainly trying our damnedest. So it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
And it's an emotional day. I'm so happy we're here. Laura, talk to me about the timescales now. So we've submitted our planning today. What kind of timescales should we expect? Let's let everybody know what to expect from now going forward.
It's for planning, it's as long as a piece of string. We just don't know now how long they're going to take to make the decision and come back with their conditions and stuff. But we can hope between 6-8 months, I think, is probably a reasonable hope. That's what a lot of the people that we're involved with have kind of recommended. And then we go into our building warrant. So again, we've got loads of stuff that we need to do to make the building a little bit safer, to get some more surveys done for our building warrant, stuff like that. So, I mean, hopefully we're starting building maybe this time next year, which makes me really nervous.
Which again, very nervous. But again, just heading back to timescales, and that does effectively what we're saying here, keep us on track for 2025 opening, which was what we've kind of said loosely from the start. And now that we're officially at this point of planning submission, we can safely say that we're on time here, we're on track for what we want to do. Let's talk about the team, Laura, because I think it's really important to let everybody know who has been involved, who is now the team that we have picked to help us with this important project. And why we've picked them. So, do you know, let's go for that, Laura. Give us a wee breakdown of who we've got involved and why and how they've been helping us.
Well, one of the first people we met was Kenny from Block Architects. As soon as we met Kenny, we fell in love with Kenny because
We did. Love
I
Kenny.
would like to think that Kenny fell in love with us. Doubt it, but
It probably took him a couple of months, but I'm sure he's there.
He's there now.
He can't be far away, surely.
Surely. The team at Block Architects that we've got are amazing.
Amazing.
There's
Bruce.
Kylie, David.
Amazing.
They are so helpful towards us. Without them, they've guided us through this full process.
Their vision has been impeccable.
Exactly.
And it's aligned completely with yours, I would say.
Aye, perfect.
I mean,
It's just
perfect.
absolutely perfect. So everything that they've done has just been amazing. They've brought the dream to paper, I suppose.
Love
it. Derek from Ramage Young is so helpful, again, because he's Mr. Structural. Do you know that way? He knows everything about that. So again, getting all the surveys done, him and David for the architects, they've been brilliant. Our ecologist, Alpha Ecology, he's been extremely helpful, not just on the ecology side, but the botany and different bits of trees. We've got a tree surgeon who is Gillian Morris. Again, fantastic, done everything really quickly for us. Our mechanical and electrical engineer is Rob McLernan from Kilbride. Again, so helpful. He's keen on the project as well, which is great. They're doing their energy statement stuff for us for our planning. And we recently took on a landscape architect who is amazing. And that's Keith from TLC Environmental. And he was down here just last week and had seen the plans, and we spoke about...
He's born in the dream. You've sold him the dream.
I sold him the dream. He called me a breath of fresh air. I don't know if I've mentioned that. Nobody calls me a breath of fresh air. So that was really nice, and I'm telling everybody. So that's been great, and we're loving... We've now eventually got the team that's going to take us all the way through this. So that feels good, because it's good to be able to count on a team that know what they're doing.
And I think what the importance of this is that the team that we've picked have picked us as well.
Yeah.
It's people who have reached out to us. It's people who have been so invested in the project. It's people who, when they've got to the garden, they've not seen a building, getting into disrepair. They've looked at this and went, I see your vision, I see your dream,
Yeah.
I can see this being what you think it's going to be. So everybody's been the same as us, they've loved it, they've been invested in the project, and that's the reason why we've all clicked and we've got on so well, and it's how, we can see it starting to come to life a wee bit, and it's just so exciting. So again, the exciting part for us and for everybody else as well as submitting the planning, we also have new drawings to show everyone, which is amazing. These are the drawings that have physically went to planning. Laura, you're better explaining this to me. We've kind of got different angles and elevations and stuff that we're able to show people and give them more an overview of what it's going to look like.
So what people will see, the difference from the drawings that we posted previously, is that we've taken feedback from everyone that's commented and kind of shared our stuff online, and the feedback, one of the things that we'd kind of taken from it was that they felt that potentially the extensions were a bit too bulky, maybe distracted from the original building, and that's not something we want to do.
No.
The main building, what's that sitting here now, is the focal point, it's the showpiece. So what we've done is we've stepped down the extensions so that really whenever you come round the corner, the building that stands just now is going to be the bit that catches your
focus,
eye.
your
It's going to be your
attention.
focus, your attention, and then the extensions are stepped down and basically made a bit quieter.
They're the side piece.
They're the side piece. Aye, we'll get
They're
two
the side
two
piece
side
to the main-
pieces.
the main guy, definitely.
Aye, so it doesn't take away for the old girl.
Aye.
And I think that's probably, once you see the new drawings, you see what we mean. And I think that it does. It just makes the old girl stand
And I
out a
did
bit
notice
more.
that when we got the new drawings and that had been a suggestion and I'd seen that, I loved that. And it's again, this is why it's so important that we get the feedback and we hear from people, because that was a piece of feedback that we've took and we've implemented it because it mattered and it was right and it looks great. So we love hearing from you. Just in regards to the TikTok and the social media in general, we've had so many people reaching out to us in regards to wanting to help with the project, wanting to be involved, building companies and things like that. We love hearing from you guys. Please keep it coming. We also just love hearing the feedback in general. So like I say, please keep following the journey, guys. I can't explain how important it is. And especially for us, it is a boost for us just to even get the feedback so that we know people are still interested. People want to know what we're doing and how we're doing it. So that is so important to us. And also in respects to people contacting us about weddings. Again, I can't thank you enough, guys. When you're contacting us, asking us when it'll be open because you want to have your wedding here based on our visions and our concept drawing, it's mind-blowing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. It's flattery to the highest degree. We can't thank you enough, and please keep them coming. We have got an inbox for that, GaryandTower@g4claims.net. If you have any wedding inquiries, we're happy to take them. We're going to store them, and then we're going to get in touch with everybody again once we're at the build stage and we can guarantee dates and things like that. So please keep in touch, guys, and please keep following the journey in that respect. We're going to continue to keep our social media up to date. I know we've been quiet for a wee bit there. Unfortunately, sometimes when you're doing the surveys and things like that, there's not really much for us to post. You're kind of taking a picture of the back of somebody's head at times and saying, oh, it's a survey today. And I feel, you know, sometimes we maybe don't want to bog people down or bore them. So we're trying our best to make sure that the content is fit for purpose and then it's worthwhile for you guys. So we're keeping you up to date with the things that you are needing to know and what we think's interesting for you. And obviously this has been the most interesting part to date, I would say. Woohoo! So from there, guys, I think me and Laura are probably going to have a wee toast.
Yeah.
Because this is a day to be marked. There'll be photos took, there'll be a video posted, and there'll be Prosecco drank. So thanks again for everybody watching, guys. Right, guys, this is a wee toast. It's a wee toast to us. It's a celebration. It's a big day for us, but it's also a toast to you. Thank you so much for all your kind words, your comments, your support. Please keep following the journey. We really appreciate it. Woo!
Now we're talking.
This is going to go down. Glug, glug, glug. Cheers to you,
Cheers,
Hen.
mate. Cheers to you.
To the Gary.
To Gary.